Hello, and welcome to another episode of Christ, Not Christianity. The title for this episode is It's a Merry Christmas when Christ enters and religion exits. I got the idea for naming this episode from a wonderful book by Bruxy Cavey called The End of Religion. It's a great book, worth reading. Pick it up if you can from Amazon. All around the world, there are people desperately seeking peace and reconciliation with God. But reading many of the season's greetings that are posted at this time of the year, I sometimes wonder if this thought ever occurs to some people. Christmas has globally become a religious festival of mirth and celebration. But Christmas is not about a religion called Christianity. Far from it. It is an annual reminder to investigate if there really is any historical proof that God, the God who created the cosmos, entered history in human form in the person of Jesus Christ. And to figure out why the incarnation happened. Is peace and reconciliation truly possible with our holy Creator because of Jesus? Again, the title of this episode is It's a Merry Christmas when Christ enters and religion exits. Perhaps you're wondering why and how I could make such a statement. Well, the fact is, I did not come up with that notion. It was Jesus who made it clear. What is more scandalous? Attributing deity to a human being or attributing humanity to deity? The question is not can a man be God, but why would the creator of the cosmos become a man? Well, the scriptures tell us God made a promise to the whole world that was revealed in an ancient prophecy that foretold the birth of the Savior of mankind. It was proclaimed by the prophet Isaiah 800 years before Jesus was born. Let me quote Isaiah 9, verse 5. For unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. What this implies is startling. Religion is man trying to reach out to God. We are used to it as a traditional go between. Brooksy Cavey calls it like a dating service to introduce us to God. But when God has reached out and introduced himself to us, then religion becomes irrelevant. Jesus declared something pretty audacious. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. In John 14:6. What was he doing? Bruxy Cavey, in his book, makes it clear. In The End of Religion, um, he says, Jesus fundamentally challenged all the religious systems of the world. That includes the Ten Commandments, the Eightfold Path, the Four Noble Truths, the Five Pillars of Action, the Six Articles of Belief, the Seven Sacraments, or any other systems of salvation that many religions point us to. The well-known British theologian John Stott, who was ranked by Time magazine as among the 100 most influential people in the world in 2005, observed this about Jesus, and I quote, "Without a doubt, the most noteworthy feature of the teaching of Jesus was its quite extraordinary self-centeredness. He was, in fact, constantly talking about himself." What is John Stott referring to? It's the fact that Jesus repeatedly told parables about himself. He constantly said things like, "I am the light of the world. I am the bread of life. I am the way and the truth and the life. Come to me and follow me." He even claimed audaciously that the Old Testament was really all about him in the Gospel of John and Luke. John Stott goes on to say, the prominence of the personal pronoun I, I, me is very disturbing, especially in the one who declared humility to be the preeminent virtue. It also sets Jesus apart from all the other religious leaders of the world. What do these well-known gurus and God-men typically do? They efface themselves. They point away from what they personally teach. They basically say, that is the way. This is the way, not I am the way. Can any one of them dare to say that? But what did Jesus do? Stott points out that Jesus always advanced himself. He offered himself to his disciples as the object of their faith, love, and obedience, as the one who could forgive sin. There is no doubt Jesus uniquely knew who he was. The Gospels also record that at least on one occasion, Jesus scandalously accepts worship from the apostle Thomas, who doubted his resurrection. What happened when Thomas finally saw the resurrected Jesus? Jesus told him, "Put your fingers in the palm of my nail-scarred hands." And Thomas did, and in the side of his body where the spear pierced him. And what did Thomas say? Thomas said, "My Lord and my God," in John 20:28. And Jesus accepted his worship. You think Jesus was not humble? Then you forget that he also washed the dirty feet of his apostles at the Last Supper in John 13. So don't doubt his humility. Now, I like to celebrate Christmas all through the year, but here's wishing you and yours all the blessings of Christmas and a wonderful, COVID-free, meaning-filled, purpose-filled new year. Thank you for watching.